Well, I have wanted a plasma cutter for a long time, but I couldn't afford the prices of the big boys. So I did a lot of research on the lower price models, and this seems to be the one everybody wants. The LOTOS LTP5000D is 240 or 120 AC. I just took it out of the box like 15 minutes ago. Did a few cuts with it, and it cut just great. I blew a breaker a couple of times, so I don't know whether I've got a weak breaker or the fact that it's 100 degrees out here right now in the shade, and this thing just needs to cool off a little bit. But did do a great job of cutting through. It's probably 1/8 inch metal, I guess is what it was. Got a great head, got the standoff on it, safety guard here. I don't know as much about it as I need to know yet, but the reviews on this thing are amazing, and that's the main reason I bought it. And just so you'll know, if you don't have that type of outlet in your shop, then you're going to need one, or you're going to have to get the adapter here. This is an adapter going down to 120 only, but that is the way you get 120 volts into this machine. Again, it'll go 240. Now what I'm going to do is change my wall adapter. I've got a 220. I've got a dryer plug type adapter and not that. So I'm going to make or buy an adapter to go from this to a dryer plug. This little adapter right here will give you, will get you down to 120. In fact, if all you have is 120, you're going to have this probably. But all in all, it's a good little machine, and if I remember right, it cuts up to a 1/2 inch on 240 volts, and I think it cuts up to a 1/4 inch mild steel on 120 volts. So nice little machine. Got to figure out why I was throwing breakers. Again, it's probably the heat, because it's 98 degrees out here right now, and so the machine's starting out at 98 degrees. It doesn't know what to do. Anyway, good little machine. You run about 60 psi of air, so you need to make sure you've got plenty of air coming to it. And it uses, as you could hear, it uses quite a bit of air running through it, both to push the material out as well as, I'm sure, to cool it down also. It's got settings here for your amps, and I really didn't know how to set it. I was just trying to get out here and review it. But the book is pretty self-explanatory, and it's a heck of a little old machine. Very, very portable. Weighs about, I don't know, 20, 25 pounds. So anywhere you've got air and 120 volts, you could use this conceivably. I don't see why not. It's got a nice cushion grip. I've never used a plasma cutter before, so I can't tell you whether that's a good grip or not, but it feels good. I've always used a torch, and trying to step up a little bit to a plasma without breaking the bank, without spending so much daggone money. The ground clamp cable is about 6 or 8 feet long, and the cutting hose and cable looks to be maybe 10 or 12 feet long. So it's got enough cable to get around obstacles and such when you're working. But I think you'll like this LOTOS LTP5000D. The consumables are cheap and available. I probably should have bought some of the consumables when I bought this, but I didn't, and I will soon, I'm sure. LOTOS LTP5000D. A heck of a little machine. I like it. I think you might too. Hope that helps you.